Hey folks, Boceifus here, continuing the story with Boceifus the Bounty Hunter. I did some initial running around, selling stuff to the merchants and buying some more med packs and such. So now we're ready to get started, and we're going to go talk to the tree guy, see what he's got, because he was ready to be talked to again. Yes, I'm running a little bit this time.
In other news, maroon sellers have been sighted in the mall.
You have a nice day now.
Huh. Well, isn't this a pleasant surprise?
Isn't it?
I hadn't expected to run into you again.
Looks like you're still hard at work, dude.
Indeed I am. The success of my previous venture, with which you so kindly assisted, has been brought to the attention of Mast. There is growing concern. Oh my. A bit of an unintentional pun, isn't that? Well, concern that things are going to get worse. The data we gathered points to a definitive trend. The vibrations coming from this tree are increasing in strength and frequency. Because we've never seen this before, not on this scale, we have absolutely no idea what the upper limit is. We don't know when or even if this will stop. It's imperceptible by normal human standards now, but given time. While I hesitate to speculate on the possibilities, well, none of them are good.
Sounds like it's time to chop this damn tree down.
You are not the first to suggest it. However, until I have all the data and a clear picture of what's going on, I am not willing to concede the point. There is data regarding other, younger members of the species. Unfortunately, there are some, shall we say, personal issues with acquiring it. Personnel issues, if you understand me.
So a fellow co-worker / jilted lover.
What? No, that is ridiculous. I am a professional. One of the other researchers in MAST, Emilio Hadek, has research I believe could be vital to my work here. He and I don't see eye to eye, and so far he's refused to turn it over to me. I'm hoping that if someone else were to ask, he might be more inclined to relinquish it. What do you say?
So, you want me to squeeze him, make him squirm?
I suggested nothing of the sort. Although, now that I think about it, I confess, I wouldn't mind seeing that. Anyway, no. I just need his data. I am sure that can be acquired without force, or the threat of it. 90% sure. The last time I saw him, he was being assigned to sample collection out near the agricultural areas. I'm sure you'll find him there.
All right. Let's go talk to Nadia. No, let's do this. Looks like I gotta track it. I think he's in Mass. Oh, he's over by the lodge. Well, that was convenient.
Of all the assignments they could have given me. Could you stand a little to the left? I think you're blocking my readings.
Kelton Frush asked me to get some data from you.
What? You've got to be kidding me. Is he seriously that desperate? No. No way. Kelton is actively ruining my career. There's no chance that I'm helping him with anything. Whatever this thing is he's on about, he's just doing it to make himself look good with the higher-ups. I'm not helping him with that.
Kelton says this isn't about him. Lives could be at stake.
Right. Of course, we're all in danger. Trees are involved after all. He really won't let this go, will he? Maybe I can make this work in my favor. Okay, you know what? I'll hand over the data. But I'm only going to do so after you've helped me secure a better position in Mast.
What? What do you want me to do?
Oh, don't worry. You're just going to erase some files for me. Make sure I look good next time promotions get passed around.
That sounds pretty shady, dude. I don't want anything to do with it.
Well, then I guess we don't have anything else to discuss, and Kelton can just forget about getting his hands on the data. See you around.
Huh. Well,
Changed your mind, did you? Willing to help me get a promotion?
alright, fine, I'm in.
Wait, really? Wow. Okay. Okay. I've gotten a few bad performance evaluations in the last couple of years. Totally unjustified, incredibly unfair. I found a backdoor into the Mast network so I could make some changes to my personnel file. But it turns out the chief engineer knows what she's doing. The only way to get access is from the terminal in her apartment, which is kind of locked.
So, you want me to do something illegal? How about you just give me Kelton's data now, and we skip the rest?
Sorry, that's not on the table.
There has to be some way we can work this out.
There is, and I already explained exactly what it is.
Handing over that data is the right thing to do, dude.
Advancing my career is the right thing to do, so that's what I'm focused on.
This situation is volatile. That data is crucial.
I don't want to cause problems, really. Okay, look. Just hear me out, all right? I really need this to happen. If you do this for me, I can make it worth your while. You delete that data, I get promoted, I'm pulling in a bigger salary. I can compensate you. I'll throw in some extra credits for you, okay? A nice little bonus. But first, you need to get into the chief engineer's apartment.
No, enough of this. I won't do it. Hand over that data now.
Fine, you win. Just get out of my sight. And tell Kelton to stuff it.
Alright, so I'm gonna go turn this into Kelton.
we keep running into each other like this, you might as well be put on the masked payroll. I hope you have the data. It's really quite crucial.
Got it right here. That Emilio, man, he's a piece of work.
That he is. I'm sorry that you had to put up with him, but this data is vital. I'm sorry if this was complicated. I'd prefer to remain unaware of the details in the event that it comes up later, particularly in a legal setting. And I suppose I'd better verify the data to make sure Emilio didn't double-cross me. But you have once again come through for me. I'm truly hoping that this is the last piece I need to figure out what we can do.
Cutting the thing down is always an option.
Clearly, I am doing all I can to avoid that. Thank you for your assistance.
You know what? Maybe time to go ahead and talk to Sara. But one of the quests I have is to craft or modify an item, so. Let's see if I can do any modifications yet. I knew this was down here because when I went and bought some more med packs and stuff, I came down here to see what was here. Which one was the weapons bench? Is it this one? Spacesuit. Weapon workbench. Let's see what we got. I don't think I can. What can I do with this? Kind of muzzle. Ooh, I could put a compensator. That'll help with kick when you shoot it. Put any kind of grip on it? Nope. How about a... Oh, I'm going to have to raise it. Okay. Well, it looks like I can rename them, so let's rename. We're going to do Neon 1. That way I know. Maelstrom 1. I know, not very original. Alright. Did it update that quest? Yep, I no longer have that. Let's see. We complete a research project while I'm down here. So let's. I watched a little bit on research and crafting. I haven't done a whole lot of research on it. Looks like there's a little bit of a learning curve. Oh. Yeah, I had all the materials necessary needed so I can add a barrel to my gun now. So what else can I do? Do I have any sealant left? Yes. Looks like I can. Alright, so I can upgrade some weapons. The rest of that's blocked, probably because I don't have enough points spent in this stuff. So let's see. Helmet mods. I don't have enough for the other stuff. Looks like. Alright. I don't know how I got that because I didn't have all the stuff. Let's see if I can research how to make a chair. Okay, so I can't complete that one. What about robots? I don't have any zero wire. Alright. I don't have any of the other stuff. Oops. This is beverage. I don't have any spice. Water. Overflow, spice. Okay. Mixology. I guess this would be how to make beer. What is this? Alright, so I got research started on some stuff. Alright, let's see what I can put on my weapons here now. What's this? Well, I thought I could make a barrel. Huh. Well, alright. Grip and stock. I can't make a tactical grip. Okay, I think I'm done now. For now. See what I can do, what I can cook. I can cook nothing because I sold all my stuff. But I don't have any resources for it. Doesn't look like I can make any of that stuff. Alright, and I can make helmet mod now. No, I can't, because I didn't finish the research. Okay. So let's go pick up Sara, see where Sara is. And then go from there on what we're going to do next. Okay. I'll take it. Alright, Sara, where are you? There she is.
We're just at the beginning of this mystery, and you're going to be there for it.
Alright, I'm ready.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
You know, legwork never pays off quite the way you expect.
You've done this before, eh? Wise words. We watch each other's backs. We'll be fine. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Well, you know, I have expenses. What do I get out of this anyway? Constellation have a salary?
You mean besides the ship, the robot, and a place to stay all rent-free? We do have some funds we can disperse from time to time. Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit. We're explorers. We keep a lot of equipment on hand for that purpose. So the more you work with us, the more we can share what we have.
Okay, I got it. You and me until we get that artifact.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before, or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
I make no promises, but understood.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Yes, let's. Alright, so what do we got? Well, let's go see my parents. I hadn't done that yet. knew them towers were over here. Even the blue dot was going to send me to the wrong place. Yeah. Looks beautiful at night, too. What time is it? Let's see, local times. 6:55. Universal time 7:39. Well, come on, Sara, keep up. What do you think this is?
Stop Apollo. My favorite. And we can afford it. Mercury is much cheaper. Got the mortgage approval signed and ready with Goldbank. Apollo's got the best price. And it's closer to land. Like by 30 feet.
Am I in the right place?
Like I said, it's closer.
Oh, I think I'm in the wrong place. Alright, we're running now. Come on, Sara. I went to the wrong apartments. Not a word.
I could use an underground.
Hey there.
You don't say.
Sara, did you just run across the grass? I could have sworn I heard you in the grass. Alright, come on, Sara. What are you doing, Sara? Come on, Sara.
We need to talk to John Tuala in Mast. Bye.
Alright, come on. Okay. She seems to be stuck. There we go. Come on, Sara. You still stuck?
What? Well, I'll be. Honey, we got ourselves a visitor. I'll get the coffee brewing.
Oh, my God. Oh, you about gave me a heart attack.
Not that we're not thrilled to see you, son, but I thought you were under contract with Argos Extractors. Is everything all right?
Well, don't assume it's bad news. I got a big-time promotion. I'm in Constellation now.
Now, it's just with our family, the news isn't always great, but Constellation? Is this one of those candid camera vids? A joke?
My child is a member of Constellation. I just knew you were special. Didn't I always say that? That you were meant for great things? Great things.
Stop, Mom. You're making me blush.
Hey, if I don't get to sing your praises as much as I like, no one can. Oh, but you didn't give me any notice. If I'd known, I'd have your favorite meal in the oven. And your room is just a mess. Although that's how you left it.
Easy, honey. Let the boy catch his breath. Why don't you settle in? You know you're always welcome.
Come on, Sarah.
Of all the places we've lived, this is my favorite. I still can't get over you being here. And it's not even Mother's Day. So, I gotta ask, is there anyone special in your life? With you being in Constellation now, I imagine you are quite the catch.
Nothing solid. Think I may have found someone. All I can say is I really like her accent.
I knew it. You have that spring in your step. A mother knows. I won't press, dear. Don't worry.
Interesting. Something you want to discuss later, perhaps?
I know you didn't live in this apartment long, but I want you to consider this your home away from home. Your bed is always yours, no questions asked. I mean, well, I will ask questions, but you can stay here no matter the answers.
Why'd you guys never settle down, Mom?
It's complicated. Maybe one day I'll get into it. But neither of us mind moving. I think we both have a bit of nomad in us. I think, though, New Atlantis is our forever home.
All right, well, I appreciate it.
No bother at all. Stay as long as you like. Anything you want to talk about, dear?
What are you doing these days?
Now that we're both retired, you mean? I keep trying to push your father to do things. Dance lessons, vacation, take some courses. I'm really interested in early colonial art. But he's just happy as a clam reading in his chair for hours. Wants to know the history of every little thing. It's nice to have time to do both, though.
You ever consider moving someplace, cheaper? New Atlantis is a bit pricey.
Oh, ain't that the truth? With both of our pensions, we still couldn't afford it. But with what you send home, well, we get by. And of all the places we've lived, New Atlantis is just so full of culture and life.
Well, anything happening? Any gossip going on around town?
Well, one of your old classmates made junior VP at Galbank. Their father was bragging for hours. Can't wait to tell him about Constellation.
All right.
Talking
Anything
with
good
you
to
has
watch
made
tonight?
my day.
I mean,
I'm
I wanna
being
watch it
serious.
sometime. But I
Sandra
want something light,
contacted me.
upbeat.
Again?
Let me get my
I,
stuff,
I
Sarah.
want you
Was
to consult
thinking
something.
maybe muzzling me?
I love you.
What?
Uh,
That little Asta cracks me up.
Something's wrong with
It's
this
just
mirror.
Cute. It's funny.
I didn't have a whole lot of stuff in here. I don't see it actually being a mess like she said it was. Come on, Sarah. Let's go talk to Dad. See what he has to say. What we got in here? So they got a pair of dumbbells down
Regina,
there.
the president of...
Oh, I know all about her.
Well, that's
Well,
cool.
she's making me redo the whole report from scratch because she gave me the wrong information.
You worked on that for days.
I know. I swear next election
terrarium
I'm
inside
stepping
the
down.
house?
I can't stand her.
Are we looking for solutions or sympathy?
What? Oh, what's this about?
Fred from the poker group said 90% of all marital strife would go away if you just know whether you need to offer help or a friendly ear.
Fred's a wise man. I suppose sympathy.
Then that Regina is a monster. There ought to be a law.
Damn straight.
I figured it would be years until I saw you again. And here you are.
I'm planning
I
a
still
grocery
can't
run
believe
later.
it. Constellation.
Things you like.
The stories make them seem so exotic, so, well, romantic, almost. How is it for real? You liking it?
Yeah, so far so good.
Playing it cool, huh? That's so you. I've got some news of my own. You are now officially looking at a retiree. Taught my final class last Thursday. The faculty threw me a party and everything. It's too bad you weren't here then. You could have had some cake.
Yeah, I like cake. Think you're going to miss it?
Teaching? I'll miss some of it. Occasionally, I got a student that I could really connect with and make a difference. Those are the ones that kept me going. It didn't matter if they tested well, if it lit a passion in them. That's the stuff. But most of the time, no. I won't miss it at all.
I always thought you should do more than just teach.
I had bigger dreams at one point. But when push came to shove, I didn't want to compromise my values. And there's real nobility in teaching. Well, at least that's what I told myself. Enough about that. Anything you want to talk about before you have to go? I mean, stay. Stay as long as you like, but I imagine you're all excited to get to discovering.
You got any plans?
Planning a proper, honest-to-goodness vacation. Nothing too fancy. I've been promising your mom a trip for years, and I got no excuses now. Your mother's been sending me links all day about such and such deals and excursions, but it'll be good to get out.
How are things going?
Retirement's treating me well, but there are some days I almost missed the classroom. Don't say anything to your mom about this, but she got some work done at Enhance. She keeps looking younger every day, I tell her. Not that I mind.
Well, you guys need anything?
You know, it's supposed to be us taking care of you, right? I'd like to say we'll pay you back the money you sent home. Well, I appreciate it. We appreciate it. More than you know.
Well, think nothing of it, Dad. See you later.
What? Who? I told you, my left feet have left feet. But dancing...
You don't know where that is?
I don't know.
No, I moved them to the
All right.
bottom shelf ages
Dancing
ago.
it is.
You
But
should pay
something
attention.
beginner-friendly. Like fit for a toddler.
Sounded like they were talking about two different things. All right. Let's see what we do next. Huh. We'll talk to Sergeant Yumi, but we'll do that in the morning because it's getting late and he's getting tired. He needs his beauty rest. Oh no! Hit the wrong button. Okay. Whew. We don't have to do that all over again. All right, Sarah.
It's
Let's
you
see.
and me from here out.
I'm going to ask you some personal questions, all right?
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
So, what do you believe in? You have any religious beliefs?
My parents considered themselves to be enlightened, but their lives were so busy they rarely pursued their beliefs. By the time I was old enough to start questioning these things, the idea of following any organized religion was almost an afterthought. It's not that I don't want to believe in anything, it's that my scientific mind is often at odds with my spiritual center. Having been out there, in the Starfield, seeing all those magnificent wonders with my own eyes, I need answers, not religious theory. I'm sorry if that disappoints you, but don't worry. While we're on this journey together, I fully intend to respect your religious beliefs.
Well, I'm not that enlightened about things. What are your areas of expertise?
You mean, apart from being the chair of Constellation for the past 5 years? Well, let's see. I pride myself with my aptitude for astrodynamics, calculating optimal trajectories for grav jumping. That's been quite useful in the past. And as far as planetary exploration, my area of expertise is botany. So, don't worry. I won't let you eat anything that might put you in the hospital.
Well, you are one huge nerd. What do you like to do for fun besides exploring?
Exploration is my entire life. I consider it both a career and recreation. That being said, I will make a confession, but you have to promise to keep it between us.
Maybe.
Before I graduated from school, I was in a band. And no, I don't mean the school band. I mean a rock band.
Really?
We called ourselves Ironic Comet.
Huh.
A ridiculous name, I know. But we were just a bunch of teenagers getting together and having fun. And before you ask, no, I wasn't the lead singer. I actually played the drums. The band never really went anywhere, of course, but those were good times, and I remember them fondly.
Oh, well. Okay. I think it's time to turn in. It's getting late.
Bye for now. It's good to be home.
Now this is history.
What's going on here?
Would you look at this?
I assumed it was all right to let your parents in here, but maybe they shouldn't stay for long.
Okay. What you doing, Mom and Dad?
There's just so much to do in New Atlantis. Constellation sounds magical, like a storybook. I missed you so much, darling.
I was only gone about 10 minutes.
I hope you don't mind, but I figured the lodge was just a gnat stop away. I just had to see it.
Oh, this place is everything I imagine. Do you know I dreamt of joining Constellation when I was a girl?
Really? You have some hidden depths, Mom.
I don't know if I go that far. But I'll let your father talk before he bursts.
I was playing poker with the Dean of Engineering, and he had this collectible revolver framed. And when he heard you were in Constellation, well, we worked together to get the piece clean and restored. She fires beautifully now. We, took turns sighting it at the range.
I swear your father was acting like a school kid.
As I was saying, may I present to you Sir Malcolm Livingston's personal sidearm. all the special modifications just as he left them. He was chair of Constellation about 50 years ago. Anyway, it's yours.
Well, you really shouldn't have. It must have cost a fortune.
It was a gift. The Dean and I go way back, and he's a bit of a fan of Constellation. So it was just a labor of love for both of us. Well, we'll let you get back to it, but, Miss Noel said we could look around a little first.
All right.
Ms. Noel,
Well...
would it be all right if I brought cookies next time?
Actually,
Huh.
Mr. Cookies. What type?
All right.
I make a
My first
mean
magazine.
snickerdoodle.
Yes,
That was a little odd, considering I just left their house. He had time for a poker game and to clean up that gun, but it's all right, I guess. That could have been timed for a day or two later, I suppose. That's okay. There's a stove up here too. Okay. So the crafting seems to work like something similar to Fallout 4. If you got it in your inventory or your SIP's inventory, the crafting stations will draw from it. So that's good. Oops, that's not my room. Sarah, why you follow me? Good night. Local time, UT. Well, Universal time is only 2 o'clock. It's 9:15. Let's go 11 hours. He's tired.
It's about time. Come on, sleepyhead.
Well, that's creepy. It's okay, though. I can excuse it. Alright, let's see what we doing next. Were we going to talk to Sergeant Yumi? Let's talk to this person. That seemed too far away. Said if you don't want to do the walking, then you know, zoom ahead in the video a little bit. I am personally in no big hurry, especially since they're toting that this game will be played for the next 10 years. By the time the next one comes out, I'll be 62 years old. By the time the next Fallout comes out, I may be 90. because I do believe Elder Scrolls 6 is the next one on their plate.
Finally saved up enough. I'm getting a Deimos.
We're hiring if you're interested. Ask in the security office.
Sure thing. I will admit, though, they could have
I wish I
different
could go with you
walking
on your ship,
speeds.
but I'm not old enough.
Nope. No, you're not.
You can't go in. You just can't.
But David's my friend. He writes me.
I bet whoever came up with bad news travels fast wasn't taking interstellar distances into account.
Very busy.
Were you trying to tell a joke,
I
Sarah?
came all this way.
If you've seen something interesting, let me know. If it pans out into a full story, you'll be compensated. Welcome to SSNN, where the news never sleeps. If you're part of the David Barron fan club, try not to inflate his ego too much. He's liable to burst.
Well, nice to meet you, too.
Sorry. Long day. Longer night. How about a do-over? Let's take a look at you. You're not from around here. My guess is you work, really work, for a living. I bet you have a story or two.
I might.
I have a feeling about such things.
Actually, your intern asked me to do an interview for you.
Tommy? Tommy did something useful? So you must be the captain of the... Frontier? Rumor is there was a firefight at a mining installation. I'm interested only in primary sources. So things you've seen and or done that are newsworthy. No hearsay. So, what do you got for me?
Well, the Crimson Fleet attacked an Argos mining facility on Vectra.
Looks like some Crimson Fleet brainiac figured out it's easier to hit stationary targets than dogfighting in the field. And you are an eyewitness with the courtesy to find us instead of being chased down. Refreshing. So what were the pirates doing there? It's not their usual MO.
Tell them about the ore. That was quite a lucrative operation.
Well, we were mining beryllium, iron, some other rare minerals. Easy credits for them.
Rare minerals, you say? That would be worth the price of admission. So what's your role in all this? Part of a tour group?
I was just one of the miners.
Huh. I didn't realize Argos extractors hired such capable crew. So we've covered the basics. How about any harrowing tales of daring do? How'd a bunch of miners triumph?
Not much to it. The mining crew banded together and fought them off with mining lasers.
Huh. Sounds like a good outfit. The heroic miner is a good angle. This is a good local story. Plucky miners band together and punch above their weight. If you ever get more stories like this, drop by. And take this to cover any incidentals, or other creative ways to pad out an expense report.
Sure. Thanks. Alright. Let's see where we're going to spend these points. Or do I want to hold on to it for right now? following up conversations. What is this? Wellness. Still got to do. Alright. Oops. Alright, so let's talk to Sarah's contact. We kept her waiting long enough.
David's amazing, and I hear he's single.
That's fantastic. Come on, Sarah, let's pick up the pace a little bit. Oh, we're gonna have some fun. Woohoo! Oh!
You okay? That was a hell of a jump.
Look where you just jumped from. Mass district. Alright, Sarah, let's go talk to this friend of yours.
Another day, another credit.
I'm gonna pick up the pace a little bit here, Sarah. Whew, I'm tired now, Sarah. That was a pretty good jog.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor. Doctor, huh? Mothers, am I right?
Why would a guard just randomly tell me that?
Sara, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
Credits. Okay, what's the Vanguard?
United Colonies volunteer fleet. Independent captains enlist, get to use their own ships, and the UC provides them with sustained work and credits. And put in your time, and you're guaranteed UC citizenship and everything that comes with it. Discounts on UC goods and medical services, chance to own a place in New Atlantis. Only way a foreign captain could even dream of seeing those sorts of benefits. So, you want in?
Well, you did say credits. All right.
Excellent. Just need to do a little paperwork. An orientation on the UC, and knock out an exam, and a probationary mission. We need to know you'll be able to hack it out there after all.
Oh, I can hack it.
Do well. You'll be out there keeping the peace in no time.
Don't forget, John. I need him back after you wrap him in that fancy get-up of yours.
Ooh.
Don't worry, Sara. I'm not forgetting about you or our little business afterwards. Promise. First things first, head down to the orientation hall. Get signed up at the registration terminal. System will walk you through the rest. Oh, and if you got a bounty, well, we're gonna have to make things right with the UC before we'll let you join. But if you've got any questions, I can get you sorted.
Well, let's see what Sara's needing from you.
Have some questions?
We had some constellation business to discuss.
Right. Got so wound up bringing you on board, I almost forgot.
Oh, I haven't. Come on, John. Let's hear it, before you try to convince him to join the Marines.
All right. Here's what I've got. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moira. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system. Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sara gave me.
A scientific discovery being used as an ornament. The indignity.
Hey, Vanguards risk their lives every day to keep people safe. So what if he doesn't understand whatever this fancy thing of yours is?
Easy there, John. We all have our sore points. Everyone agrees we need to talk to your Vanguard about what he found. Let's leave it at that.
All right, I'll let it slide. No good for the recruiting office to be seen arguing with the civs anyway. Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moira will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
A bar in a spaceport sounds like home.
It's definitely a lifestyle, burning helium out there, seeing where the stars take you.
Alright. Looks like we're going to be on New Atlantis for a little while longer, Sara. Let's see. Oops. Oop. All right. Let's go ahead and do this. Yes, I know I'm from the Freestar Collective, but, you know, bounty hunter's a bounty hunter. Gotta earn credit somehow. Alright. By joining the United Colonies Vanguard, you agree to perform necessary services for the United Colonies that could place you in serious danger, resulting in harm to your craft or yourself, up to and including death. Well, I face that every day. In exchange, the United Colonies Vanguard agrees to compensate all captains according to their experience level and the difficulty of the task requested. All applicants will be required to earn a satisfactory grade on the simulated combat flight. Okay. Successfully complete a probationary mission. Upon the completion of both prerequisites, the United Colonies Vanguard agrees to sponsor your citizenship application and guarantees the granting of United Colonies citizenship once sufficient time or acts of valor have warranted it. Okay. Do you agree to the above commitment and wish to initiate your journey with the United Colonies Vanguard? Sure. You may proceed to the examination chamber through the orientation hall. Okay. Welcome, Boceifus. Please proceed through the orientation hall to the examination chamber.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical.
All right, Sarah, come on, let's do this.
Or continue on to the examination.
You know I'm only doing this to impress you, right? Is it working? She sure is being silent about that. I think I found the museum. Alright, let's see.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet. Decisive action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later, the Galileo, the first of many colony ships, touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era of human history, the age of the United Colonies.
The effort and planning it must have taken to evacuate literally the entire planet. Can you imagine? The logistics alone must have been mind-boggling.
Yeah, maybe. Right.
From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace. But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more: independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers. It wasn't long before the first new faction, the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188, later followed by House Varun, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230.
The result of the Centaurus Proclamation has always left me torn. So much conflict arose as a result. Was it worth it?
Well, some would say yes.
It was only in 2230 that the faction known as House Varun first made contact with the rest of the settled systems. Founded by the passengers of a colony ship that had left New Atlantis and disappeared 4 decades earlier, House Varun was a faction unlike any other. A theocracy dedicated wholly to the beliefs of its isolationist founder, Jinan Varun. House Varun initially made overtures of peace towards the rest of the settled systems. They claimed their only intention was to spread the word of their god, the Great Serpent. But none could have guessed that this worship might take the form of a bloody war, the Serpent's Crusade.
Alright.
The Freestar Collective was initially founded in 2188, when the citizens of Aquila banded together with the pleasure city of Neon in mutual defense. But in 2194, after the deployment of a UC medical star station in orbit around their world, the citizens of Narion also requested to join the collective. The resulting rise in tensions between the Freestar Collective and UC culminated in the settled system's first intergalactic conflict, the Narion War. Despite a decisive victory by the UC, the colonies permitted the citizens of Narion to join the collective, forming the basis for the fiercely independent union that persists to this day.
Alright. What's on this? Okay, I'll leave it here for a couple seconds. And then if you want to read it, you can pause it. Yeah, let's go back up here. Okay, so worlds across the galaxy. We'll go down here. Okay, it went much further. So I will read it later. The Serpent's Crusade.
Beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade. Over the next 23 years, thousands of Freestar, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House Varun in the name of their serpent god. It was only with the death of their founder in 2263 and the succession of his heir Jarek that House Varun finally sued for peace. There remains, however, select members of House Varun who refuse to recognize the cessation of hostilities their leaders established. Even after House Varun's mysterious disappearance, these zealots remain a threat to all who encounter them. Their pacification, a goal of all space.
Alright. Moving on. Come on, Sarah. You following me? You know there's a door there you can walk through. Sometimes I don't know about you, Sarah.
Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Freestar Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Freestar colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308, a direct violation of the Nerion Treaty, the colony war spread quickly across the galaxy. Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs. Even bioengineered alien creatures. The infamous UC xenoweapons. It was only in 2311 at the Battle of Cheyenne that the scales finally tipped. The Freestar Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United Colonies Navy. After their shocking victory against the galaxy's greatest navy, the Freestar Collective offered terms of peace, which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human costs, accepted. The galaxy has been rebuilding ever since.
The colony war was a horrible conflict that irreparably weeded the settled systems. There were times I felt that it would never end.
The Battle of Nera?
Few settled worlds were left untouched by the colony war. But nowhere could the viciousness of modern warfare be seen more clearly than on the Freestar planet of Nera. Initially occupied by invading United Colonies forces as a forward operating position, repeated attempts to take and retake the planet by collective forces led only to devastation. Swaths of the world were transformed into scorched husks, a nightmarish testament to the depths of human ingenuity and human cruelty. And today, Nera remains a continuing reminder to the horrors of unfettered war.
War never changes. Oh, I wish we could ride around in those. Maybe the expansion.
This thing's like an artist's rendition, right? No animal can be this ugly in real life.
Obviously, he's never seen a death claw.
In the midst midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian. A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies' war effort, Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators, the Terramorph. A rare but pervasive threat to all human-settled worlds, Terramorphs swept over the city, seemingly out of nowhere, on a scale never before seen in recorded history. Valiant efforts by the UC military slowed the onslaught, but the creatures proved unstoppable. Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the Londinian spaceport, sealing off the city, the outbreak, and its citizenry from the galaxy at large. The tragedy of Londinian is mourned by the UC to this day.
Well, this is interesting. Boy, one thing about Bethesda games, they have awesome lore.
After the devastation wrought by the colony war, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice. Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xeno-weapons and mech warfare would be outlawed. All related research was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency. But the Collective had another demand, that the active commanders of the UC military stand trial for their actions. The United Colonies, in the interest of peace and galactic security, agreed. In 2311, 3 United Colonies senior officers were found guilty. Commander Henry Durant, General Indira Rastogi, and Fleet Admiral Francois Sanon, known better as Ve Victus. All were sentenced to death for their actions, bringing the colony war to a close and returning peace to the galaxy at long last.
I was a strong supporter of the Armistice. All of the tales that both sides used against one another. It had to end.
Is that a cleaning bot? Sanitation mini bot. Huh.
It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles. And after a sufficient length of service, UC citizenship is guaranteed to every Vanguard member. Open to all captains, regardless of origin, the Vanguard is leading the charge to protect and support the citizens of the United Colonies, wherever in the galaxy they may be.
Alright. Looks like this is the
No
end of
one
it.
is born a United Colonies citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship. But the UC prides itself on taking care of its people. Cost of living controls mean citizens pay less than their foreign counterparts for needs big and small. All citizens are issued a grant upon joining to get themselves on their feet. And only UC citizens have the opportunity to purchase property, getting the chance to live in one of the most beautiful cities in the settled systems. By joining the Vanguard today, you too can begin earning your place here, in the heart of galactic civilization, as a citizen of the United Colonies.
Yeah, that sure seemed like they got their inspiration from Starship Troopers on that. But that's cool. Alright. Oh, let me, just in case something happens, let me save that. Alright, come on, Sarah. Go take the test.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber. Please enter the designated simulation pod to initiate your exam.
Okay.
I've spent a fair bit of time in simulators just like these. They're startlingly realistic. Have fun.
Okay. Now, my piloting skills aren't that great yet. I only had that one dogfight, so let's see what happens. Hey, the controls are similar to Star Wars The Old Republic, so I mean, how bad can it be?
You, Captain?
Oh, she's
This is the
coming there
Mark
with me.
18 Flight Simulation Chamber applicant, currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair.
Alright.
Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
New targets active.
The shields are already down? I might have to get a controller for ship combat.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating
This may
Tier
be
2.
a little rough.
New targets active.
I still got points to distribute here.
Extermination protocols active.
Well, at least I got my shields up now. time to get my points. I got 10 points to distribute, but boy, the fighting started almost immediately.
Halting simulation. You've been defeated, applicant. You may initiate a reset of your current tier at the terminal inside the cockpit, or step outside and take a break.
Okay. Restart current tier. Oop. See if I can get that power and stuff allocated faster.
Simulation reset. Prepare for your first opponent.
Alright, it's all allocated now. Oop.
Target's active.
Oh, man. That dude just pop in behind me. Alright, where are they? Alright, come on. There they are.
Is this your first time flying?
You can say that. Well, no, not really. Okay. We just gonna fly circles around each other?
You must be able to do better than that.
Oh, come on.
No order given.
Not sure how to target them. There. Oh, for fuck's sake. I have no idea. I don't know what chafes are, or if there are any flares to avoid missiles. I don't know how to specifically target one yet. Alright, there's one down. Shields are offline again.
Target elimination imminent.
Where'd he go?
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3.
Boy, tier 3 is going to be a pain in the butt.
New targets active.
I know it ain't tab. You can't tab target, so I don't know how to actually target one. Get a missile lock. So I'm just shooting missiles blindly. Of course my shields are down. I can't repair my hull, it's not letting me. They're about to kill me.
Halting simulation. You've been defeated, applicant. You may initiate a reset of your current tier at the terminal inside the cockpit. Or step outside and take a break.
It's fun, but I don't know how to get a missile lock. A couple of things that I don't know how to do that makes it a little frustrating. Let's see. Alright, so I took a pause for a moment to go through the controls. Looks like target lock is E button. Firing missiles is G. So we'll see how that works out.
Simulation reset. Prepare for your first opponent.
Okay, I don't have to hit the Alt.
New targets active.
There we go. I don't know how to avoid missiles yet. Already zero? Come on. Smokes, man.
This is futile.
my butt kicked.
Resuming the examination.
New targets active.
At least try to.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 4 reached. Initiating Tier 5. New targets active.
Simulation. You have passed, applicant. You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results, or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal. If you wish to take a break, you may exit the simulation through the ship's hatch.
Well, I think I got my butt kicked on that one. I'm not that good yet. Maybe I'll come back to that after I've had a bit more experience.
Shut it down.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment. Or you're welcome to take another run at the simulation if you'd like to try and earn a better score.
No,
We'll only keep your best run.
I think I'm done with that for now. Definitely need some more practice. But I think I'm going to invest in a controller for spaceship combat. Maybe a little easier.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Or did you have some questions you needed answered first?
Nah, I wrapped it all up, and they told me to come back here.
Ah, so these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did?
Sure.
Then let's get to them. So, looking at the data, hit every mural in the orientation hall, huh? A test of preparation and thoroughness. Two traits the Vanguard values highly. Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Now, how'd you do against your foes? Tier 4, not too shabby. The techs make us test each level of the sim too. I can tell you that waiver's some real artificial bastards. Good job putting them away.
Hell of a job. I might even let you fly me around sometime.
Well, thank you.
So then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 10 years service.
10
Pretty
years?
standard for combat assignments. But your performance in the simulator does mean I can offer a signing bonus. Help convince you to join the cause.
10 years might seem like a long time, but it's worth the climb if you wish to become a citizen.
So, sounds to me like we've got Vanguard material on our hands. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath.
Oh my gosh.
So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
It's a big decision. John, you're not about to have my compatriot here sign some kind of contract that sells you their grandmother 5 years down the line, are you?
Officer's honor, Sara. This is honest work for honest credits. So, you ready to do the deed?
Okay.
Fantastic. Then just follow me. Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the stars. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities, and to uphold the values of the Vanguard? Honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy?
Well, I never thought my life would be taking this turn. So, yeah.
Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come, so Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you?
You think I should expect some trouble?
No major settlements on Tau Ceti. No real active industry either. Doesn't make for a big target. It's got the potential to be a pretty quiet trip. But there's a reason they wrote, "Here be dragons" on the map edge. So if it were me, I'd hope for the best and arm for the worst. And if for some reason you do run into trouble, don't forget, it's your job to protect those who need it. So, you ready to head out?
Let's do this.
That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
Well, all right. Let's see if Sara has anything to say about that.
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic.
Okay.
Fine by me.
She has nothing to say about that.
I hope you got something out of that. So long.
Alright, so we need to head over to a spaceship.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Oh, really? Well, let me see what that is. Well, where are you? Oh, there you are.
Here, I have something for you.
A gift for me? Oh, you shouldn't have.
Oh, you're incorrigible. I picked it up on one of our latest planetary expeditions. I'm more than just an extra gun, you know.
Next time, I expect this to be gift wrapped.
Sure, sure. And I'll include a thank you card as well. Check back with me from time to time after we return from our planetary jaunts. If I pick anything up, it's all yours.
Okay, that's pretty awesome. A chick that gives me stuff. Oh, we gotta go out here. I thought I saw a digipig. Alright. I'm supposed to talk to somebody out here, I guess. Over there. Let's go for a jog, Sara. Sara. Why is he way over here? Cool ship.
Managed to live back here at all. Bullet for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can.
Yes, sir.
Ah, you are new probationary then? Crew
Yep.
Chief Herat. Pleasure to be working with you.
It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there. Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite.
In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission. Medpacks, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there.
My people will have everything on your ship before you lift off. Won't even know they were there. So, paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2.
Yep.
Nice easy one for your first job. Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home safe. Any questions before you head out?
What exactly are you putting on my ship?
Nothing too dangerous, if that's your concern. The repair suite's mostly just wiring and circuit boards. The welcome kit has some goodies in there I wouldn't leave sitting around when company comes to visit. But it's nothing some proper storage can't make safe.
Anything you can tell me about Tau City?
I honestly didn't realize it had people living on it until we got your recorder.
Report they gave us seemed clean. No known hostile outposts. But I wouldn't say that's permission to let your guard down. Just watch out for wildlife and pirates. Keep those med packs handy and you'll be fine.
Alright, well, I'm all set.
Then I won't keep you.
Make us look good out there, recruit.
Come on, Sara. It is a cool looking ship.
Good day, Captain.
So, where to next?
Well, you do realize there's only one bunk on this ship, right? Anyway, this is a good place to end part 2. Part 3, we'll pick up from here, where we're going to go to Tau Ceti and wherever else we decide to go. So if you like the show, be sure to like and subscribe, leave comments, and take care of each other. See you next video.